Dr. Khanna, when did your interest in physics begin? Is it a recent development, or have you been fascinated by the world of physics from a very young age?
It's a very personal question. When I was studying fourth standard, I read a popular science article in a children's magazine. It has published an article on atoms. It stated that at the tip of a needle, you have crores and crores of atoms. I took a needle. I was able to understand one needle. I was able to understand up to some extent crores, lakhs, crores. I was able to understand to some extent. The tip of the needle has crores and crores of atom. Is it that small? I was really fascinated. The second aspect of my fascination towards physics also started when I was studying fourth standard. My father purchased me a wonderful book published by Reader's Digest. One section of that book had some articles which was related to the universe. In that section, there was a single page which had the photograph of Andromeda galaxy, one full size photograph. I was fascinated by the galaxy's picture. Even before I understood the meaning of a galaxy, the Andromeda galaxy's picture bewildered me. So my fascination with the world of physics started quite very long ago.
As a follower of Christ, has your learning in physics enriched your faith or has it challenged your faith?
As a follower of Christ, my learning in physics has really enriched my faith in Christ. I had the unique privilege of teaching fundamental particle physics as well as astronomy and astrophysics. These two subjects lie at the extreme end of the spectrum. When we look at the micro world, we are positively amazed. We are talking about nanotechnology, but here we are talking about billion times smaller than a nano sized particle. Can you imagine that? 10 power minus 18 meter. The smallest length we can think of is 10 power minus 43 meter, which is called as the Planck length. At the other end of the spectrum, when we look at the giant scale structure of the universe, we are positively amazed. When we look at the galaxies or group of galaxies, we are faced with the immense size of the universe. The current estimate is 92 billion light years, which is so huge. And this is only for the known universe. Then we may have so much of more size for the unknown universe. When we look at the micro scale or the macro scale, we have so much of unanswered fundamental questions, which really leads me to a creator God. My learning in physics has really strengthened my understanding of who God is and how great He is and what a wonderful creator God He is.
Dr. Khanna, there are many popular, renowned physicists who are atheists. Do they dismiss the existence of God based on scientific findings? What are your comments on their interpretation of nature and this world?
It's a fascinating question, and it is a very tough question to answer very honestly. When the scientists are doing fundamental science, they are stuck at the most fundamental origin questions. When we look at the macrocosm, they are not able to explain the origin of the universe beyond a certain point. Then they have to take a leap of faith, which will certainly lead them to a creator God. When you look at the microcosm, the particle physics world, again, they are stuck at a particular point and they have to take a leap of faith after some point of time. When they try to do so, they are distracted by the reality. They look around themselves and they are seeing a world filled with pain, suffering, and evil. This is a philosophical question. This is not science. They are seeing many people with evil conscience, and they say that they are having a wonderful question. No doubt about that. They say that if God is all powerful, all loving, and He is all knowing, He should have stopped all these evils. If he is loving and if he is not stopping, he is not all powerful. If he is powerful and he is not stopping, then he is not all loving. This is their statement. This is again their belief systems. So, the reality of pain and suffering is stopping many scientists from taking their leap of faith when they are stuck at many fundamental points, either in microcosm or in macrocosm in the world of physics.
Dr. Khanna, could you share with us three reasons or discoveries in physics that enhances or enriches your faith in the Bible and in God?
In the year 1920s, Hubble discovered the expansion of the universe. Late in the 1990s, scientists discovered accelerating expansion of the universe. But this was told in the book of Isaiah 2700 years before. What God knew, it was discovered by the scientist after thousands of years. This was one first striking example of God's creation and science coming to face with God's creation. The second important discovery in fundamental physics is the nature of strong nuclear force. There is a fine tuning at the microscopic level. When we look at the strong nuclear force at 1 femtometer, that is 10 power minus 15 meter, it is attractive. But when you go closer at 0.7 femtometer, it becomes repulsive. There is a huge amount of fine tuning in the microscopic value in the middle of each and every atom. This is a wonderful thing for my mind, which really let me think of a greater force beyond the strong nuclear force. A third important discovery which strengthens my faith in God is our human brain. Our human brain is positively amazing. The way we see, the way we hear, the way we think, the way we have conscience, it is beyond understanding. Some of the most fundamental questions about our mind is still being answered by scientists. They are still searching for answers. So these three discoveries, the expansion of the heavens, the fine tuning of strong nuclear force, which is attractive and repulsive at the same time, and also the wonderful human brain, has really strengthened my faith in Christ.